How's it going, guys? Panther Films here. Today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 6, the season finale of The Walking Dead, Dead Sea. This episode is titled Doma Smo. Now, last episode we spent most of it in the sewers with Tommaso, Maggie, Ginny, and of course, Amaya. And only 2 of them made it out. Maggie and Ginny. We found out that Tommaso betrayed the group, told the Croat that they were coming, so we basically killed everyone. But yeah, basically Tommaso and Amaya were killed because they sat by a bunch of dead bodies. They woke up, and then before Maggie and Ginny got out of the sewers, they managed to encounter the Walker King. That's what they called it behind the scenes, which is obviously influenced by The Last of Us Rat King, if you've played Last of Us 2, and that fucking mess of a infected, Jesus. Yeah, it was basically just a bunch of walkers stuck together, and it was killed pretty easily, to be honest, and was very underwhelming compared to like how much they marketed that walker, but whatever. And then of course we had Armstrong and Negan. Armstrong wanted to take Negan to New Babylon. Negan managed to potentially persuade him otherwise, after Negan almost left Armstrong for dead, and then said he didn't want to leave a person that needs his help. And then Armstrong talked to Negan about his brother, so he opened up to Negan, which I think is good, because that might mean Armstrong's on the good side, which I think is fairly obvious by the end of last episode anyway, but still, you never know. And then we focused on the Croat a little bit, where we saw like a theatre, and this woman that I think is in charge of the Croat, and she wants Negan for some reason. I don't know why. I guess we'll find out this episode if it isn't rushed. And then of course the episode ended with a very predictable twist of Maggie lying about the grain being stolen by the Croat, and that she was given the wanted poster by the Croat. So basically the Croat wants Negan in exchange for Hershel. So it's all been a lie. She's been using Negan, which I think was fairly obvious from like episode 1, to be honest. And then Ginny shot a flare up, which means Negan's going to come looking. So yeah, hopefully this finale isn't going to feel too rushed, and I assume there's going to be some setup for season 2, if that's going to get announced, because I know Comic-Con's going on at the same time as I'm recording this, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this finale, so I guess we should stop doolallying around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode.
Will you look after Jenny for me?
You're trying to go after Negan? Who do you think he's wanted for? Stealing milk from Fred?
Oh.
Where is he?
There is absolutely no way Negan...
Why does she want him? Oh, so we're picking up immediately from where we left off. Negan knows that's Ginny, right?
Maggie!
Uh-oh. Ginny? Is she gonna speak?
What are you doing here? How the hell did you get here?
Ginny!
Tell him! Ginny, why even bother?
She just turned up at the arena. Right before their walkers came
You
in.
can't be here.
I think she just wanted to be with you.
Fucking liar.
I can't protect you and help Maggie. There was a plan. You stay with her people where you're safe. That was the whole goddamn point.
I can take her back. I can take her where she needs to go.
If Ginny just said something there, it would have been done.
You can't stay with me how you do not want to stay with me.
I
Oh,
want you to...
No, all these months and now you want to chat?
true. But Negan, let her talk.
I killed your dad.
Whoa!
I killed 5 men. And your dad, he was one of them.
Holy shit.
Why I let you tag along, because I knew you had no one.
I think he's bullshitting. I think he's just saying that to get rid of her. See, now she's going. He had to say that. He might be lying, but it is in Negan's nature to do something like that. There's a dip. There it is. It's gone. Shit. We're going there this episode, I'm telling you, dude. If we don't go to the Statue of Liberty, missed opportunity. Oh, they made it back to the mainland. So how's Maggie and Negan supposed to get off the island? Okay, now I can finally see properly. Daytime. I don't think he killed her dad.
You should sleep.
Shows up, two sets of eyes are better than one.
True.
You think the plan's gonna work?
I'll say this, he was surprisingly glad to see my ass. I have a feeling he and I may be able to work something out.
What? But why does the woman want him? Or whatever her name is.
For me, it wasn't the Statue of Liberty. It was Macy's.
Stop looking at each other like that, Jesus.
And I used to daydream that one day I'd go to New York, become best friends with the real Santa.
Macy's is right there.
There it is.
Oof. Uh-oh. Is that him, though? Why weren't you on the roof from the beginning? He's going towards the smoke. Damn, look at the slow-mo. I feel like Negan knows. Ah, yes, look at that. That was in the intro, wasn't it? No, I don't think it was. It was in the trailer. So this was the smoke from the very first episode.
Guess you were right all along.
Almost like you knew.
What do you think she was trying to tell me?
Negan's put it together. He's not a dumbass. And plus she's acting sus. Yep. There it is. Maggie didn't want to get attached to Negan. You know? So it wouldn't be hard for her to do it. What are you doing that for? What's he doing? Why did he do that? He could have just climbed over. They're not going to fight on top of that. What does she do? Like, she's going to kill him now? Doesn't she need him alive? Oh, I mean, Negan's obviously going to win this. Come on. Like, he could have ended it right there. What the fuck? Oh! Why would you pull it out? That was a good shot when she fell there. Yep.
The crow out never took your grain, just your kid. But whatever that crazy son of a bitch wants with me, I sure as shit ain't gonna like it. You and I together, we make one hell of a badass team. Maybe some part of you always wanted it to end this way. It doesn't matter what excuses I give you or how many apologies I offer.
You'll never forgive me.
Can't get over it,
Yeah.
then you shouldn't.
I love how Negan doesn't give a shit that he's been stabbed. Oh, great. Really, Maggie? Oh, there he is. So fucked it. Fuck Maggie.
Hey!
Shouldn't want it. Ambulance.
First looked for you at the sanctuary. Abandoned long ago.
He went back to the sanctuary?
And then I found Jerome. And I convinced him to talk, and he told me a story. The story of the widow. I never expected you to pull it off, but you did. You found him.
He's insane.
I thought to myself, lucky me. I get to have Negan and a child.
Oh. But why does he want him? Like, what is this all about? Music? Jesus. Is this where Hershel is? He's in the bank vault. There he is. Now Hershel's gonna see Negan.
We both want the same thing, no?
But what's stopping Croat from just killing Maggie after she's left? Nothing. I just love how Negan doesn't give a flying fuck that he's been stabbed.
It's good to see you, kid.
I wonder what Hershel's thinking in this. Is like, is he happy? Is he conflicted? He doesn't look happy. He looks pissed. See, he's not even hugging her back. Yeah, I don't think he's happy about this. Wait, how did they... Okay, this is Armstrong. I was wondering how they got back to the mainland. Okay. Episode 1. Wait, there's one more. There was only 2 in episode 1. Yeah, New Babylon, right? Are we actually going to get to see it?
I shot him. Killed him.
Got him. Got the son of a bitch.
Let him finish. Shame you had to shoot him, though. Just saying, it would have been nice to put him on display. How are your girls, by the way? Marjorie, Bee, and Desi?
Okay, what is...
Don't worry, we looked out for them while you were gone. Ethanol comes from corn, which takes up thousands of acres of fields. I want you to tell me all about the methane.
Oh, the methane. How did she get back? Did they leave a boat?
I can't begin to imagine what she went through.
If anything, I felt safer back there.
Teenager.
What's this? Is it for me?
It was a gift.
From Negan.
Wow.
It's like the one you used to wear.
Seemed like you cared more about, I don't know, revenge or whatever.
Yeah, he's not happy about this.
It's like my whole life you've been looking over my shoulder, watching for him, waiting for him.
That is not true.
You never see me.
Ooh. Yeah, she's just fucking focused on Negan the whole time. Oh, there it is.
A second visit to the river people.
Oceanside?
You breezed right up to their leader. Like an actor.
Okay.
I only just arrived at the sanctuary. I was nothing. I was broken. But you saw something in me.
What I could become.
What I could become. I had no idea what I was doing. My first swing, I completely missed. The second time, I overcompensated. We were untouchable. No one.
You can tell Negan hates what he was.
I shouldn't have killed the girl. Told me not to. And I disobeyed you.
Yeah, I mean, he brought up in episode 4 that Simon didn't listen. And then he was the one that didn't listen.
It'll never happen again.
Sure. Is that... Yeah, that's Ginny, right?
I thought that if I could just fight hard enough, I'd be able to get it back. But this thing with Negan, I'm gonna finish it.
You gonna finish it? How are you gonna finish it? You gonna go save him?
Dama says a clash of civilizations is
Dama.
inevitable.
That fucking giggle, or whatever that was. Jesus, Negan's so much taller than him.
Like mommy and daddy coming together. No.
What the fuck? So is Dama like a famous actress? No, I want to see like... Okay. I thought they were gonna end the episode.
Dama, let's begin. Let's get to it.
I think our guest and I should take some time to get acquainted.
That's embarrassing.
I have a funky cramp in my leg, bugging the shit out of me.
Does he not care that he's been stabbed? That's still bothering me.
I heard about your performance at the bank. The taunting, the joking, shock and all that.
I have a feeling he's gonna take over. What if he just kills her?
Spooked by the cops.
Oh, it's not the cops I'm worried about. They'll come for it, like a sneaking, thieving pack of hyenas.
Yeah, they're coming for the methane.
The island needs leadership now more than ever. Someone with confidence.
We're gonna get old Negan back.
The keys to the kingdom.
Huh. Would be some insane shit if he just killed her and then took over. Is that a toe?
My former guest and I had a lot of talks.
Oh, they cut off his toe?
He only told me this once he felt safe with me.
Dharma.
And I can always go back for more.
Oh, I can just kill you now. What the fuck? That music. Oh! My god, it's two sides of the same coin. God damn it, dude. That's not the end, is it? Gotta wait for season 2. Wait, is there not? No, I don't think there'll be like an after credit scene. But yeah, I mean, that was Dead City. Overall, it was a pretty good finale. It's just a lot of setup for season 2, which sucks. I wonder if season 2's been announced yet, because Comic-Con's happening at the same time, so let me just check. Okay, yeah, wait, there's a trailer? Oh, it's just like recapping the first season, and then Dead Sea will return. We'll be back for season 2. I'll probably put it on the screen. I knew there was going to be a season 2 just based on the ending anyway, but having that confirmation that they actually will be a season 2 gives me hope, because now it won't be in that limbo of not returning for a second season. Because obviously there's a lot of setup for season 2 towards the end of the season, with Maggie saying that she needs to let it go and finish it, which probably means she's going to go back to the island, right? And you obviously have the methane stuff when it comes to New Babylon, right? And whatever's going to happen with Doma and Negan, that should be interesting. I was hoping he'd kill her at the end there and then take over, but wishful thinking, I guess. Maybe next season. But yeah, honestly, fuck Maggie. Like, her whole plan was just stupid. Like, she could have just worked with Negan and it would have gone perfectly fine. And I don't know why she waited until the final episode to actually go at Negan instead of early on in the season. Like, I get why she did it, because Negan did kill her husband, but she obviously didn't want to do it. The look on her face didn't say she wanted to do it. And it actually makes me think, what if Annie is in next season and comes looking for Negan? Also, Dama taking off Hershel's pinky toe? What the fuck, dude? And Maggie didn't notice that? I mean, I guess he wouldn't show his mother, right? Maybe she'll find out next season. And she left the pinky toe in a box. Like a trophy. Also, it's kind of interesting that the Croat wears the hat over his ear when he's around Dama. Because he doesn't wear the hat when he's away from her, right? Like, even this episode, he didn't wear it when he was trading Hershel with Negan. But obviously, when he was going to Dama's place, he had the hat on, or the beanie on. Also, she just kind of treat him like shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Negan and Croat worked together to get out. That'd be some shit, wouldn't it, next season? I was very worried going into this episode that it'd feel rushed. Like, if we kill the Croat, we get Hershel and then we get out, right? But no, that didn't happen, thankfully. We got Hershel out, but now Negan's stuck in Manhattan, and the Croat's still alive. So there's more story to tell there, which I'm thankful for, because I was so worried that it'd feel rushed. And obviously Dead Sea getting a season 2 gives me a lot of hope for Vic and Michonne's show, because that definitely needs a season 2. There's no way they can tell the CRM storyline, the reunion between Vic and Michonne, the reunion with like Alexandria and Commonwealth and stuff, in 6 episodes. That'd feel rushed as fuck. There at least needs to be 2 to 3 seasons, I think, for the Vic and Michonne stuff. I did really like the fight between Maggie and Negan, even though Negan's a dumbass for pulling that knife out. I love how that didn't impact him for the rest of the episode, though. He got stabbed in the shoulder. Yeah, I'm fine. Like, he wasn't even bleeding. I don't think I even saw, like, an entry wound. I don't know what the point of that was. It had no purpose other than to be like, oh shit, she stabbed him? Kind of sucks that we didn't actually go to the Statue of Liberty this episode. Maybe next season we'll see it. Also, Ginny talks at the beginning of the episode, but obviously Negan didn't allow it. And then told her that he killed her dad. Which, I'm still 50-50 on. Like, did he actually kill her dad? He must have, right? There's no way he'd just say that. But at the same time, it's like, he obviously said it to get her out of there. And he obviously wasn't truthful about her being like a debt he had to repay. Like, he obviously cares about Ginny. It's just to protect her, he wants her out of Manhattan. You know, with season 2 being announced, that's great. But with the writer's strike and the actor's strike going on, I think we're going to have to wait a little longer for season 2. I do wonder if they filmed any of season 2 or even written any of season 2. They must have, right? There's no way they didn't. When they had set up for it at the end of this season. Doesn't make any sense if they wouldn't write a little bit for this season. But I'm just glad they're getting a season 2 because that means more Maggie and Negan. Hopefully, next season's like the final season where Maggie's pissed at Negan. And hopefully next season there's like some improvements when it comes to like other characters in the Walking Dead universe. You know, like where's Lydia? Where's Elijah? Like why is the Bricks so far away from Commonwealth and Alexandria and Hilltop? Why didn't they just stay in that area? You know? Did something happen to Alexandria and Hilltop and that? I mean, obviously Hilltop had some problems because maybe they couldn't rebuild it completely, but they at least started rebuilding it in the series finale, right? Season 11. So I wonder what happened there. I would love to see Aaron again. You know, bring in Ross Marquand. Comes back to save Negan in Manhattan. But yeah, I really enjoyed just the scale of this show. Like, it just worked. 6 episodes was enough. Obviously, there's some areas where it was a little bit rushed, and it would have benefited if it was like 8 episodes or something like that, but I think it works. But like, the story was fully focused on the characters. We had flashbacks to like the old Savior days, which I enjoyed. Well, it was only one flashback, but still, Seeing Simon again was great, and hopefully next season we see more of that. But it does make me worried for season 2, like, are they going to do 16 episodes next season, or is it going to be just 6 again? I'd be fine with just 6, or maybe even 8. I think 8 is fine. But yeah, overall I did really enjoy this show. It was great. Just seeing Maggie and Negan again in a new setting, like in Manhattan. The show felt like a breath of fresh air for The Walking Dead, and I think these spin-offs is like the start of that. Like, obviously Daryl going to fucking France, the Vic and Michonne stuff, like ending off like the Vic storyline, and the CRM stuff maybe. But yeah, I also really enjoyed just having the focus be on like Maggie and Negan. Sure, you had scenes with like the Croat and Ginny and stuff, but for the majority of the show, it was fully focused on Maggie and Negan, which I liked. Practical effects were really good too in this show. Like the first episode with Maggie like bashing in that Walker's head, and of course like last episode with the Walker King. Fucking copying Last of Us did. But still, I really enjoyed seeing practical effects. And I do think the music was pretty good too. Obviously it wasn't as good as Bear McCreary, but it still was fine. I think it fit the tone of the show and it worked perfectly. And speaking of the tone of the show, it was much more serious compared to usual. Like, I think they did a lot of good character work with both characters this season, and even the Croat got a little bit of development towards the end. Yeah, speaking of Croat, he was so enjoyable to watch. His reaction to seeing Negan in episode 4 was amazing. Negan! Obviously it was better than that, but still. Like, it was so good. I did enjoy Armstrong as a character. Like, especially by like last episode, I think he became a little bit more tolerable compared to when we first met him. And now we'll have to see what happens with him next season. He didn't tell the new Babylon people about what he did with Negan, so that's good. He's protecting Negan, but then when they come to Manhattan next season, find out Negan's still alive, things might get a little bit tricky for Armstrong there and his family. The thing that I am questioning though is obviously Maggie knew that the smokestack was the Croat, right? And he put that there for Maggie to come find him when she got Negan, right? But how did Maggie know where Negan was in the first episode? How did she find him? Like, was there rumblings that he was in this motel somewhere? Like, she just went straight there in the first episode and then found him. Is that just writing issues or what? Also, if we go back to the Statue of Liberty stuff, in the intro for the show, isn't there a ladder going up to its head? So there's people inside the Statue of Liberty. Why didn't we see that? We should have seen that. Maybe next season, I guess. God damn it. And hopefully we do see more, like, locations in Manhattan. For instance, like, Central Park. We saw a shot of it in one episode, but I want to see characters go through it. It being fully overgrown. You can have a walker covered in, like, trees and stuff. It'd be sick. We got the sewers. We got Madison Square Garden. We got some streets. And that was basically it. And I wonder if we'll see, like, Coney Island or anything. I doubt it, though, because, like, that's kind of more, like, south, isn't it? Compared to, like, Manhattan Island. I'm pretty sure, anyway. But yeah, I'd just love to see more of Manhattan in the show. Also, if the writers' strike and the actors' strike sorts itself out and the studios actually listen to what people want, then maybe we could have the filming of Season 2, like, in winter. So it'll be snowing. Maybe. Because that'll be sick. Having snow in Manhattan. Because it snows a lot there, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. I do find it funny after the whole season of trying to get Hershel back, he's just pissed at Maggie. Because she was driven by revenge in a way. It still hurt her though. You could see in her eyes that she didn't want to betray Negan. And Negan was right. They would make a badass team and they would have been able to get Hershel back. But clearly not. I'm kind of glad that they waited until the season finished to announce Season 2. Obviously the episode isn't actually out though, but still, at least they waited until the season wrapped up or got close to the end. Unlike Season 11 where they announced the Maggie and Negan spin-off and the Daryl and Carol spin-off way beforehand. So we knew they'd survive Season 11, so there was no worry for us as fans, right? Actually, I think it was just before Season 11 started, wasn't it? I think. But like I said, I enjoyed the season overall. Super happy to have Maggie and Negan back, and I'm super happy of course, that there's season 2 coming, because we get to see more of Manhattan. Hopefully the showrunner sticks around because he knows what he's doing, with Maggie and Negan especially. And I don't think they really fucked up anything from season 11. I think it works. It makes sense. Because I was worried going into this season they had ruined like the ending for Maggie and Negan in season 11, because they had a very good final scene together. But obviously their stories continue until they're dead, because that seems to be what Walking Dead does. If the character isn't dead, we keep that story going. But I'm glad, because I always enjoy seeing Negan on screen. And hopefully, some point soon, we do get an announcement of a Negan spin-off. Please, I need it. We all need it. For the love of God. Okay, I mean, that about sums it all up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you, Walking Dead fans, for Daryl Dixon, and Star Wars fans for Ahsoka on August. So it's going to be a little bit until the next major reaction, but you might get some trailers between then and now. We'll see. Ta-ta, and farewell.